What is up, guys? So I know it's been a little while since I've made a video on the GX. Today we're going to be putting on a pair of LED headlights. I have a 2012 base model, so the low beams are halogen. They're H11s, so I'm just going to swap those out for H11 LED bulbs. These bulbs that I got them from Amazon, so we'll give them a shot. I know there's more expensive options out there, but I've had pretty good luck with the Amazon ones, especially on the IS. As far as the GX goes, quick little update on the GX. I put on a little over 6,000 miles on it. Had it for about 6 or 7 months now. It's been great. The only things I've had to do to it so far, I just got 4 OEM shocks on it. Basically, the struts that were on there are from back in 2012 when it was new. And then I also had the rotors resurfaced. But other than that, it's been a great vehicle and been super reliable so far. I'm excited to try it out in the snow. I'm filming this in November, almost December, so it'll be nice to try it out in the snow. And got a couple other things planned for it, but today be doing the low beam headlights. So first thing you want to do is just pop the hood. And pretty much anytime you're working on your car, especially if it's electrical, I would recommend to just disconnect the negative terminal. And then you're going to want to remove the plastic engine cover. On the IS, you have to remove all 3 to make it easy, but on the GX, there should be a lot more room, so it should be pretty easy. So it's just, if you haven't seen my other videos, these, you just kind of push them in, and then you can use a flathead to just kind of lift them up, and they'll come right out. And then I believe there's just a dust cap behind the headlights here, and it should be pretty easy to change the low beams out. So this should be a pretty quick video. So I've got the plastic engine cover off here. Again, this style of clip, you literally just push down the middle, and then they just lift right off. If you have, mine had a little bit of both. I don't know if it's OEM or not, but I have this style as well. And this one, I just used a pry tool or a flathead, lift off this middle piece first, and then they'll just come right out. But again, negative terminal is disconnected. I just use a 10mm for that. And then if you look in here, this right here is the dust cap. You're just gonna wanna twist it off, and then that should come right out to give you access to the low beam bulb. And then same thing on this side. This little cap just comes this way, and then you should be able to take it off. I'm gonna be going with this LED kit from Amazon. This is the brand HONCS. Again, they're just H11 direct replacement. They seem to have pretty good reviews. So I also took the dust cap cover off, and then you should see, you just twist these out. There's a little clip there, so you want to get that little clip to disconnect the bulb, but they should just twist right out, and you should be able to switch them out. So let me work on getting these bulbs out, and then I will give you guys a quick update. So it's hard to see here, but I just got the bulb out here, and then to take it out, there's a little clip. Gotta lift off that tab underneath the green thing, and then the bulb should come right out. Here's a closer look at the H11 LED replacement style that I have. Some of them, as you can see from my IS video, have that little module, the LED module. This one looks like it's built into the bulb. And so again, direct replacement. Let's try to get this in, and then I will show you guys how it looks once it's in there. So now that I have both sides in, you can see that one there. It's nice and twisted in. And then this is the driver's side over here. A little bit harder to see. That is in as well. I had a little oopsie and broke off the little plastic clip for the low beam, but it should be fine. So from what I remember, the positive, if you look at the new LED bulbs, there's a positive and negative marking at the base of the connector. So just make sure that those are correct. I'm gonna connect the negative terminal on the battery, and then we will see if the lights turn on. So as you can see here, both sides are connected and they look pretty good. It's got that cool white, blue LED HID look. We will see how these look at night, but so far they look to be pretty bright. So now that we know that those work, we are safe to put the dust caps back on. And remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So these also have these tabs right here, so they kind of can go in like this way or any direction that the tabs will fit. However, the next time you work on your car, you're gonna wanna make it easier on yourself. So when I put this in, I just try to make sure that this tab is sitting upright so that it's easier for me to take off when I need to. So just keep that in mind. Positive, negative terminal, again, as I remember when I plugged it in, the positive was the black wire in the harness and the negative was the red one. So I'm pretty sure that's what mine was, but again, if they're not, then you can always just flip them the other way. But let's get these dust caps back on, and then we should be good to go. So these are the positions that I have my dust caps in. As you can see here, this is the passenger side fender. And so I just kind of have the tab sticking up right here so that when I need to take it off, I can just twist it towards me. And then same thing on the driver's side. So driver's side, this, if I need to take it off, it just twists this way to the left, away from me, so should be pretty easy for that as well. So overall, a pretty easy mod for the GX. It literally took me probably 20 to 30 minutes to switch out those low beams. Even if you're not doing an LED upgrade and you just need to change out your low beams, should be the same process. And like I said, it's pretty easy. I probably eventually will switch out the fogs for LED, but we'll see. I think it's an H11 on the fog light as well. When the time comes, I'll do that. For high beams and DRLs, you can't really do that on the GX460 at least because they share the same bulb. And so when you do that, typically if you switch to an LED, you get flickering when it's on DRL mode. So I'm not even gonna bother with that. It was the same thing with my IS. They just flickered, so it's not worth it to me. Thank you guys again for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. But other than that, we will see you next time.